going to need for y'all to come on. I'm going to need for y'all to come on. We are good and live, y'all. We are live. We're live. We are live. Before we get started, because I'm talking losing weight, I'm talking about relationships, and I'm bringing it all together. I'm bringing it all together because I am the king of weight loss. And, one of the things that I'm great at is just creating just bodies that's like pew, 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 to where when the woman decides what she wants to do, she can pick and choose who she wants to do it with. Who I got me? Hey, Monique. Hey, Monique. So, yeah, I'm talking today. I'm dropping dimes. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, make sure you share. Also, too, make sure you put 7. Put 7 in the comments to get yourself a free week of my online workout program. Again, if you're trying to lose 20 to 40, if you're trying to get rid of your fupa, if you're trying to look snatched, if you're trying to look like the stars that I train, if you're trying to take your stuff to the next level, if you're trying to attract better people, definitely get the 7-day challenge. It's free for 7 days and only $1 a day. Once the trial is up and over with, only $30 a month. So put 7 in the comments, then check your DMs. Now, let's talk about losing weight and dating, because I'm getting you queued up to get booed up. How about that? Now, with that being said, by a show of hands, and even with my replay people who going to watch this later on, question for you. In the last 5 to 10 years, have you been guilty? By a show of hands, have you been guilty of chasing people who didn't deserve you? Throw your hand up, please. Throw your hand up, please, if that's you. If you're guilty of chasing folks who you never even should have talked to. If you chasing after folks who later on, after you chased them and then you got them, then you realize, oh, this ain't what I want. Throw your hand up if that's you. Okay, let me explain some stuff, because one of the things that I want to communicate to you is this: when you hop on your weight loss journey and you start to lose weight and you start looking good, a lot of times, and I've had to have this discussion with people before, to where I've had to say, okay, you've lost this weight, but you still got the same mentality. You're no longer that 275-pound person. So I need for you to stop acting like that 275-pound person. You're no longer 310. I need for you to stop acting like you 310. You done lost 100. You look different. You look banging, but you still got those tendencies. You still got those old tendencies. You still got the Big Shirley tendencies. You're a banger now, but you still acting like a hanger-on type of person. You know the folks who just hang on to people because they're afraid they can't get nobody else, so they hang on to people. It's kind of like the devil I know is better than the devil I don't know. The only problem is you'll never get to heaven when you're fooling with the devil. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So a lot of times we transform these folks from a size 20 to a size 8. But again, they still got those tendencies. So that's why I do broadcast. I love doing broadcasts like this, dating broadcasts like this, because again, everything has to shift. As you lose the weight, as you gain more confidence, as you gain the curves, as you look better in your 40s, more so than you did in your 20s, you got to marry everything together. You have to marry the body with the mindset. You have to marry the confidence with the body. Everything has to be locked in. Locked in. So Let me give you a great story. Let me give you a great story. Now, let's go back. Young Kenya, 16, 17, early 18. Okay. Now, I was notorious for chasing. I was a chaser. Now, mind you, I was a high school All-American football player, hometown hero, but I was still chasing. I was still chasing. And then one day, an older gentleman who saw me chasing was like, "Come here, young man, let me talk to you just for a second." And he was a person I respected. So I was like, "Okay, talk to me." He was like, "Do you know who you are? You're about to play Division I football at probably one of the best schools in America. But you over here chasing skirts of women who ain't gonna never amount to nothing. You over here chasing. Again, you got a star written all over you." He said, "Sir, I'm gonna need for you to realize you the prize moving forward." And that clicked. As soon as he said, "Son, you the prize. Stop chasing." Changed everything in me. I was like, you know what? I am the prize. I am crushing it. Hold on, wait a minute. Changed my whole life. See, once you step into yourself, like your full self, and you understand who you are, oh, it's a game changer. So that's what I'm going to need from you moving forward. Okay. I'm going to need for you to understand you're the prize. I don't care what you look like right now. You could be 50, 60, 70, 100 pounds overweight. I don't care. You're still the prize. Remember, everything starts here. Even if it ain't looking that way right now, here. But see, that's why I'm in your life. That's why I'm in your life, because we gonna marry everything together. So even though your body might not be there, let's go ahead and prepare your mind like you're already there. So when you get there, you won't be shocked and surprised like so many others who have been on the program who, again, used to be 3-something in a size 20, but then I made them look like a Tony Braxton. I made them look like a Candy Burris. I made them look like some of the finest housewives ever. In their towns, in their neighborhoods, they're looking like stars, but still had a 300-pound mindset. So if you got me, if you agree that no, we're doing no more chasing, you got to understand who you are, and you got to get that now. So when the body comes and all of the applause comes, you're not surprised because you've already been there in your mind. You've already been there in your mind. Okay? And again, you're the best of the best. And there's nobody greater than you. And again, once you can sell yourself on you, nobody can tell you who you are when you know who you are. So let's start conjuring up the image of who you want to be, then become her. You'll hear me talk about her all the time. Become your her. Bridge your gap between your now and your wow. See, again, your her is the person you're supposed to be. That's the person you're meant to be. Again, who you are currently is one thing. Who you're meant to be is another deal. Okay? Start acting like her. Know what she looks like, know what she talks like, know what she's thinking, become her. Move into her residency. But go ahead and just pull the keys out and just move into her home. Become her. Because that's who you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be her. And that's what we're moving you toward. Here and here. We'll track. We'll never ever chase again. So if you got me, say I got you, coach. If this message was for you, throw your hand up. Even if you're watching the replay, throw your hand up. If this message was for you, maybe you have been chasing the wrong people. Maybe you've been trying to seek approval and attention from people that you're greater than. But no more. We're not doing that anymore. We've outgrown all of that. How about that? So thank y'all so much for hanging again. Don't forget to make sure you like, make sure you share. And again, put 7 in the comments. I'm going to put a link in the description section so you can get 7 free days of my online workout program. Take my 7-day challenge. We going to get you snatched. Again, I'm getting you queued up to get booed up. And again, we're a track. We never chase. How about that? So love y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging with me. Be good. I'm gone.